Hello, hello. We are back working on the project that I couldn't finish yesterday, and almost done with it. And yeah, so I may not stream all that long today. We'll see. Because I have a project I have to work on that I can't really have on video because the person that I'm doing it for watches my stuff sometimes. So, but I can tell him when it's when he can't watch it. So, but we are just putting some elastic into some. Oops, dang it. We're putting some elastic into these PJs, and then all we have to do is sew it up, label the back, and put the snaps on the front, and then this project is done. So, but if I don't get too many viewers here in the next few minutes, I will probably just not stream today because I'm not going to waste my voice if I don't have many viewers. So, yeah. All right, let's measure this and see. Basically, when I'm doing elastic, I put it in and then I do the full-blown stretch, see if it stretches all the way with that, and then we're good to go. And then I'm going to go ahead and loosen this one up. Hello, how are you? So cute. I am doing all right today. Not horrible, but not fantastic. Starting to feel a little bit better. I sound terrible, but that's partially because I just went to Joann's today and death's door for me, so I'm not feeling fantastic from that. But I will be okay in a little while. My God, my batteries are driving me crazy today. I just put this battery in and it's being cranky on me. But yeah, so we're finishing up this order. It literally has 2 steps left. Hi Patako, hi Robert. Yeah, literally I just have to sew up the elastics and put snaps in the shirt, and then it's all set and ready to go. So yeah. We'll see. I may or may not stream. I'll probably, well, we'll see. I don't know. My next project I have to do is the one for my friend who is, it's a secret. I mean, he knows what he's getting, but he doesn't want to know what it's going to look like and everything. So I have to make sure I tell him not to watch if I do that. But in that case, I may not leave this stream up if that's the case. Hello, Alexis. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I literally just got back from the store. I ran out of elastic, like I had mentioned yesterday, and so I had to go get some today, and I had to go into Joann's, and so I'm a little bit. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, I see that happening here. Why did you pull it out? That's annoying me. Not that that really matters. Hold on, I'm kind of at the end. But I do want to make sure that I get this tacked down so it doesn't come undone. All right. And how am I? I'm okay. I'm recovering from being fairly sick. And now everybody in my house is sick. It's lovely. All of us feel like crap. But some of us are on the upswing. I was the first one to get it. Right now, North Shore Supreme Light, Matthew. That's what I got on right now. I'm on the mend, Alexis. I really am. I've been sick for about a week, which is typical for me. If I get sick, I kind of last a week. And oops, that's the wrong one. And so I'm kind of coming off of that now. I feel like that might be too big now. No, it's pretty good. So I am starting to feel quite a bit better. I don't feel horrible today. I am. Hang on one second. Let me start this seam here. I just sound really bad, and that's probably gonna last for a little while. Hopefully, I don't get a sinus infection because that would just kill me right now. I don't need to deal with that. Okay, let's see how she looks. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my label right here. I need alphabets. No, back. This. We need a C K text stitch. What do they look like, Matthew? They're white. That's it. They're literally white. But I want to make that bigger, I think. Can I make that bigger? No. No, I can't do that. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. They're just white. They're very medical looking. That is not looking right. It could be. No, the light ones are not thick at all. That doesn't even say back. But oh well. That was weird. Oh, because it's going through elastic, it doesn't like that. Huh. I'm gonna try one more time, but hang on. No, I guess we'll leave it. That's fine. It's really fine. I just need something that's labeled back. No, they're not really thick. Do you do custom onesies like Barney and Friends or Blue Clues? I do custom onesies. When it comes to the licensed character stuff, like I could do them that color, and there's really not many fabrics out there that are available for onesies because it has to be. I'm sorry, it's so washed out, guys. Hang on. Let's see if we can get a little bit of. I need that light, but I need to fix the light balance on here a little bit. But like you have to have knits when it comes to sewing onesies and things, and so they are not readily available in licensed characters. It's really hard to find them. But say I were to do a certain color one, I could do that with like a patch or something like that. That is usually what I do with those. Ow, I just poked my eye with my shirt. That hurt. All right, so this part is done. Look at those pants. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. I really like those. And then they have the snaps on the front and the back. But yeah. If it's like a footed pajama type thing, there might be some more available than what I've got. Because of fleece. I'm stuck. There we go. All right, now I just have to go in and put the snaps into the shirt. And then this order is done. So I'll kind of show you guys a little bit. There's that. And then it's got the little shirt with the patch on it. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Do you have to use? Yes, Matthew, I do. I am incontinent. I need a trash can in here. But yeah, I do use my diapers for their intended purpose because I am incontinent. Alright. And here, we're gonna turn you guys. Oof, the washed out is ridiculous with this. I'm sorry for the lighting, guys. My room is not lit real well, so I have to have my window open. Matthew, no, I do not have any bladder control. I have minimal bowel control. But I don't have much there. But I do have some. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to be marking I need that right there. I gotta mark where I want my snaps to go, kinda. So there's gonna be each center. Um, no, yeah, no, I don't have any control anymore. Yes, I do. Yes, I change myself 90% of the time. Um, when I'm having issues like seizures and things like that, then I do get some help, but usually I do my own changes. Ow, I'm poking myself. I'm sorry if you hear coughing in the background and everything. My whole household is sick. Thank you to me for that. Actually, it's not thank you to me. Somebody brought it in. I got it, and now they all are sick. It's not that hard. Like I've been incontinent for 10 years, so it's kind of like the norm for me now, and it's really not hard anymore. Oh, ow, that hurt. I'm poking pins into this, so yay. Trying not to kill myself while I do it. Alrighty, let's see. That one is done, and we're gonna actually go ahead and. But yeah, no. At this point, I'm so used to it. It's just my life now. It's not really hard. Alright, now I pick up the snaps. We're gonna do white for these ones because obviously it's on white fabric. Do you know when it happens? Yes, I do. These are female snaps. We need 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I can feel that my skin can feel things. So when it hits the skin, I know what's going on. With the bowel, I can tell when I have to go. It's just more of the muscle being able to hold it long enough to get to the bathroom. And I gotta look for a piece to my snap press here because I've been in comp for a long time now. You do get used to it. You really do. I mean, some people don't ever, but that's kind of more. You've got to learn to cope at that. It's like this is the way your life is going to be. You got to learn to cope. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look. Well, I'm gonna still be here. I'm just gonna be looking for my piece to my snap press that goes right there. It's right around. I just have to figure out what I did with it. Are you right here? You should be. Oh, there's the hat I was looking for earlier. All right, and this piece is hard to find because it's this is my little piece I'm looking for. It screws into here, and what are you doing over there, buddy? It screws into there, and that's where the female end of the snap goes. And then the cap goes. Nope, no catheters. Catheters are really bad for me because it causes severe muscle spasms and pain in the stomach area where the bladder is. Well, my muscles can't feel the bladder. Like my bladder, I cannot feel, but my muscles around it, I can feel. So it's a weird thing. Like the actual bladder, the nerves in the bladder have died, and so it's a weird sensation. But no catheter for me, because I have a hard time fighting off infections in general. We can't do a catheter. So, and I wouldn't. I would rather wear a diaper than a catheter any day of the week. If I had trouble with my bladder emptying, that would be a different story, but I don't. Okay, and I'm warm. I'm really warm. Probably this room gets so warm. But I don't have trouble with that, so. But catheters are painful for me. They really are not fun. Hey kitty, what are you doing? My cat is just sitting all over this order. There's gonna be cat hair everywhere, little man. He's been in a mood today too. He's just been super whiny. And I didn't sleep well, so he kind of really didn't sleep that great either. Okay, I'm really warm. I might go find a t-shirt. Like, I sound worse than I did yesterday, I think, but I don't feel worse. I'm tired. Hello, cat. How are you? What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Snitch, like the golden snitch from Harry Potter. I did not name him. His previous owner did. And it fits him, but at the same time, he would probably have a different name. But I'm not going to change it. He's 9 years old. I'm not going to change it. But he's a good boy. He really is a good boy. Shoot. There it is. He's my baby. He's much to a lot of people's dismay. Like, a lot of my friends on Discord and stuff can't stand him because he makes so much noise. But at the same time, he's so stinking cute. But he's actually kind of behaving at the moment, so I'm not really going to talk to him. Like, if I talk to him, he'll come over here. God dang it. There it goes. But yeah. It's a gorgeous day out. Oh my god, it makes me just want to be outside. It's like gorgeous. Please tell me I did that snip right. Okay. Gorgeous fall weather. It's like probably 60 degrees out. Nice and sunny, and it's gorgeous. I wish we weren't all sick. Because that we could do. Well, if we weren't all sick, no one would be home but me. But what about the sexual stuff? I am asexual. So there's none of that. Before I really decided that I was asexual and I did not want to deal with the sex thing, it was a hassle. It was a big hassle to have any form of sex. And it just became a chore instead of something you enjoy. And asexual means you're not really interested in sex. Does not mean you are not attracted and love people. It just means the sex part of it you're not interested in. I'm doing okay, Jesse. I just got back from the death store, Joanne's. Wait, do I really only have 2 left, or am I missing one? Why do I have 3 here? Did I miss? Oh no, I missed one. Just got back from Joanne's, getting the final finishing touches for this order. So I'm a little. My chest is a little wonky right now because I'm allergic to the stupid pine cones there. And thankfully this year, they do have a different scent, which I don't react to as poorly. At least today, I did okay because I'm so congested as it is that it's like I couldn't really breathe it in properly anyway. So, it wasn't as bad today, but it did make me miss. Every time I go in there, I really miss working there because I loved it. It's like my favorite store on earth. Second, well, Joann's and Michael's are really close. It depends on what I'm there for. If I'm going for art supplies, Michael's all the way. Fabric and sewing and things like that, totally Joann's. But yeah. open up those lungs. I probably should be doing a breathing treatment, but I really don't feel like being shaky when I'm trying to sew and cut things out. No, yes and no. Um, they do have, like, you can order online and things like that. The problem I run into, and the only reason I don't always do that, is that, like, when it comes to fabric purchases, it's a, 2-yard minimum, um, when you order online, or at least when you have it shipped to your house. They do have a buy online, pick up in store option, which is usually what I do, because then I can just pick out what I need, get it paid for, and then my other housemates can go and pick it up for me. Please tell me I did that one right. Okay. And that works out really well, except for today. Um, Andrew didn't want to go anywhere. I hadn't put Zelly's name on it, so she couldn't pick it up. So I did have to go in there. Plus, I needed elastic, and it's hard to inform them all what elastic I need. So I just went in there. I was only in there for like 5 minutes, and didn't stay by the pine cones long at all. Ow. Okay, there we go. This order is complete. Ta-da! And then there's the snaps on the bottom. Ooh. But I did get I do have a Joann's order that I actually got today. And it is, I do that probably 50, it's probably a 50-50. But I kind of, during the fall and winter months, I try to avoid actually going in the store as much as possible. The only reason I didn't do this one order as I buy online, pick up in store is because I didn't have time. I needed to go get it today, and I didn't have time to run and wait for them because they don't do it immediately. So it's usually like within the next day. So I just figured it would be faster if I went in and got it myself. And it was. And I don't have too negative of a reaction from it, in all honesty. So, okay, that is an order done. Yeah. So now I can go print my label and get this thing on its way tomorrow. When everybody goes to work, they can bring it. Yeah, it's Paw Patrol. Here, I'll show you. The pants match the sleeves. And then this is the shirt. It's got, patches. I don't always do patches on things. But with the Paw Patrol ones, I do, because Paw Patrol in the AB community is very, very, very popular. I actually prefer like Octonauts and some other things, but because they're British shows, I don't really get fabrics for them, which kind of makes me sad. But that'll be getting off. I have to go downstairs and get more boxes, though, because I don't have any other boxes up here for it. I mean, I have large boxes, but these go in medium boxes. And I do almost 90% of my shipping is flat rate, but I include that in the price of my orders, or the things I sell. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, all right. Oh, this is a fabric I just picked up. I've had this one on my Etsy shop for a long time, and somebody finally ordered it, and I really like it. It's really cool. So I love the colors. It says skateboarding is. I can't read that. Prohibited, and it's got the prohibited crossed out. Then it says freestyle. It says freestyle, but this is called the skateboarding bears. Yeah, the international ones do cost a little bit extra, but not a ton. I mean, basically, I do kind of make my international orders pay for the shipping, because I can't cover all of the international shipping. I send out of country a lot, so. But I try to include, everything else is included in the price. Depending on where it's going, it can cost upward depending on what is ordered and where it's going. Shipping has cost me like $66 to some countries, so it's not something I can cover because that may be all of my profit from an item, and I can't really at that point, there's no point in it for me, other than my love of sewing, yes, but, so, yeah, that. Um, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah, I need to make patches, but those are probably not gonna happen today. Um, I need to make a pattern for this pillow I wanna make, and I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna like, what shape I'm gonna do it in. Do I have any pillow patterns? Let me check that, actually. Before I even say that, let's look through my patterns and see what I've got here. This is pattern drawer number 1. And most of my patterns end up in plastic bags because I don't give a shit about folding them again. And I have a bunch of like random pieces here. Oh, is that the one? I don't know if that's the one I was looking for. They all go in. I'm outgrowing very quickly my space. I need a new pattern drawer. But I kind of keep them a little bit organized. Like the patterns I use on a very consistent basis are in this drawer. These ones are kind of like random ones. Oh, I want to start making these again. They're little snuggly, stuffy thingies. Those are fantastic. I used to make those for my nieces and nephews. I haven't for the last 2. There's a tiny pillow pattern. I don't like that pattern though. That's not really one I'm interested in. This one has a pillow on it, but it's also small, I think. What is the measurement of the pillow? Oh, the pillow's attached. No. I have this adorable little pattern. It's so cute. I know what I'm gonna do with this fabric. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me find it here. It's in here somewhere. It's a new pattern that I've actually never sewn before. Here it is. Haha. And I can use scraps from other stuff. How about a kilt pillow? Kilt pillow? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But this is going to be specific for the order that I'm doing. That's a surprise. So if you're watching this, buddy, you can't see what I'm doing. But this is a really cool. This is really awesome. This pattern in general. Let me explain a little bit about this one because this is something I'm going to be starting before too long, probably in the new year. This pattern, these people paired up with Rare Science, which is a foundation that it does like research on rare childhood diseases and things like that. And then they paired up with Simplicity to make these rare bears. And basically they give these to children who have like rare diseases, and each one is unique and wonderful and adorable, and it's really cool. So I bought this pattern along with each one comes with a with foot pieces. You make a foot out of it's a fabric that they have Rare Science, it says, and each one also has a serial number that's sewn in, and you get a picture of like the kid that picked out your bear, or the parents pick it out for them sometimes, but it's really, really cool, and I want to get into this very soon. But I think for this, ooh, and it got red. Why did it red? But I think definitely I want to do this, and I think we're going to go with the big one here. One of them is an 18-inch, and I think one of them is, 22-inch bear. So I'm going to do the 22-inch bear for this guy out of this fabric. It's going to be so cute. But yeah, so I am going to, just a second, I'm going to go down and grab my scrap box so that I can kind of go through the scraps that I have. Oh, and I'm wearing the wrong ears, but a scrap cotton and cuttings is usually useful for making. Yeah, like I keep all my little scraps because that's where these are going to come in. sniff my car seats after every Uber drive. Hi, CJ. Hi, Hex Rex. I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna go down to the garage, grab my scrap fabric bin, and I will be right back. I'm also gonna grab a shipping box. Alright. Box avalanche. Let's not bend my stickers up. Whew. Sounds like a heavy box. More cumbersome box than anything. All right. Okay. Originally, was going to make a pillow out of this, and it's really cute. However, I think I'm going to save this one maybe for something else because I might use it for his feet. We'll see. But I'm going to actually, I think, go with fleece. Yeah, it is. It sucks. It really does. Okay, buddy. You have to get up. Up, up. Go. Up, up. Buddy. Meh. Hi, hi, hi. I know. Let me snuggles. Hi. Yeah. Okay. I know you want to go back up there, but Mama's got to clean off the table. He's like, no, I'm not going. Oh, man. We're just going to purr. Apparently. We're just going to purr. Can I do stuff? Apparently I can't do stuff. According to him. Okay, bud. Here, done. Or go in the window or something. Yeah, no. Maybe Fluffy is coming. My cat's name is Snitch. Like the golden snitch in Harry Potter. And I am so stinking warm right now, it's not even funny. Oh. Yeah, if I put a t-shirt on instead. But I don't have a t-shirt in here. Hey. No, I'm gonna go switch my shirt. This is too hot. There, again. Then I promise we're done moving around. I need Peter. Probably in here. Alright. Yes, it is. Whoa, bang. Okay, there we go. Snitch is a male. He's my little male Siamese. My question is playing basketball while wearing diaper feels awkward. Alright, I don't need that much space for this particular thing, so most of it can just be moved down. Alright. Now comes the fun part. We're going to move me over here. That's where Howard's Navigator is good. It's my favorite one. It's my absolute favorite. And then so this is Glacier Freeze, and then is Arctic Blitz is one of my favorites. I also love Tropical Cooler a lot. Alright, so I gotta look at see. I've never used this pattern, so I'm cutting out a new pattern. Yay! Okay, so I'm doing bear It's all the same bear, which is funny. It's just that they have different outfits. Okay, we're doing bear, A, B, C, and D. Okay, so bear and clothes. So the bear itself is all we need, really. So we need pieces 11, 12, no, 1 through 9. We need pieces 1 through 9. I might make him a little vest. We'll see. We'll see. Head side. 1, 2. Okay, I think I mostly just need this one. Oh, it's all one piece? No, 2 pieces. We'll see what we make later on for him. That's an interesting name. So I kind of assumed the same thing, but oh well. Can't assume everything. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Where's 2? I just saw 2. 1, 3, 4. Ah, it's over here. No? Oh, well. We're just gonna start cutting them out. Here we go. First, I rough cut everything. So I will just, let's see, head side for D and E. We need A, B, C. What's this? Head center. For A, B, C, and D. A, B, C right here. And is this the Brittany's prototype bear? No, it's not. But this is mainly just going to be for my friend. And it's his birthday, so he bought himself for his birthday. He bought himself a pair of pajamas, but he's not going to know the fabric that I'm using. He gave me some ideas, but he's not going to know the fabric I'm using, and he's not going to know what else I'm putting in it. Oh, because you love diapers and basketball. Okay. I'm doing all right. A little cranky and a little tired, but oh well. Such as life. All right, so where's my number 2? So I have 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. This is 6, 5. It must be on the other piece. I'll look in a minute. Let me get the ones off here that I need. So I need this one. All right, there's that one. And a bow. Where's the bow? Let's see. What is the bow for? Oh, that's for around the hat. Let's see. I'm still looking for my number 2 piece. I can't find it on here. I found number 5. Alrighty. Would it be funny if you were to imprint maybe by Brittany? Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna have tags. I know that much. I do want to get some tags. Is that the piece? No, that's number 40. So that's for the. My God, there's a lot of little pieces that go into some of this. And I'm not doing that for this. But it's a lot that goes into this. A lot. This is a very kind of classic pattern for an old-fashioned teddy bear, I guess you could say. But it's not. Okay, we're stuck. I move. There. I just need this one piece. Just need one piece. There we go. Okay, so I think I have all of them but piece number 2. So, I have to find that. Huh?
What did you do with the, where's my lens?
Yes.
Where's the
Right there.
thing, the bubble wrap thing?
The-
That's the thing,
The bubble wrap?
bubble bath.
Right here. In there. And in there.
Thank you.
Thanks. Clicking door, not all the way though, because otherwise Cat will meet them.
Okay.
Alright. Here we go. Now, we're on to finding piece number 2. Why all of the pieces are on this paper except for that one, I don't know. That drives me crazy sometimes with patterns. They don't always lay them out the best. Would anyone buy a Back in Diapers printed diaper? Probably. But same time, man, I'm trying to fold this pattern in some level of neatness to go back in the bag, but that's not easy to do with patterns. I've wanted to do custom fabric myself for a long time. Long time, but no, I haven't yet. I hate folding patterns. Okay. While we're at this, we're looking for piece number 2, and I just don't see it. That's weird. That drives me crazy. All right, let's see here. This piece folds here, which means, crap, this one goes this way. That one goes here, like that. This one goes like this. Folding patterns is a long... There we go. We got it pretty much back in order. Enough that now I can fold it nice and neat. Voila, voila. And now I can find the next piece I need. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think number 2 is the only one I'm actually missing. Okay, so we're gonna take stock here. We've got 1, 3, 4. My ear itches. 5. Oh, I'm missing 2. 6. And then I have 8 and 9. So we're missing 2 and 7. So those have to be on this other page. Let's take a look and see. Oh, there it is. Yep, there they are. There's number 7 and number 2. Okay. What is that one? That's the ear. Oh, okay. So we were missing the foot and the ear. La, la, la. There we go. And the nose. So that's for D and E. Nose. I think there's an applique nose, which I may or may not do. We'll see. I don't think I have eyes for this, but I can figure something out. If I have to pick up eyes another day, then I'll pick up eyes another day. I'm mainly working on getting stuff cut out. Yes, she did, but she is very camera shy. Very, very camera shy. Neither of them are really that interested in being on camera. So, hi, kitty. Did you come back first, Snuggles? Did you come back in to bother me? Bug and bother. Bogger. Or bugger. Oh, that's where that came in. That's how that word came about, probably. Okay, let's see. That needs to fold over. Alrighty. That comes down there, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, now this pieces can go back. And we can begin the process. Let's see. Do I need instructions on this side? Yeah, okay, so we'll leave those out. I do not need the... Oh, that's just the rare science thing. Okay. We're going to wrap them up in this. I like to keep my stuff pretty neat. Yeah, I told them all I was streaming because otherwise they're loud. I told them both, I should say. Okay. But yeah, I've changed my mind on making this. We all will. She has a pretty strong immune system, so she'll probably get better before me, or faster than any of us, actually. It kind of hits her hard, but usually it goes away pretty quickly. I'm going to fill up my e-cig real quick. Oops, that's nothing. Fill it up. But, yeah, it's not that bad. We'll get better. I always get sick at the beginning of fall. But everybody's home. She went to work today and came home. Andrew didn't go into work today, which he probably could have. And, everybody's home today. Kitty, where'd you go? Are you in here still? Oh, there you are. Hi. Yeah, I know. Meow. He's such a cutie. He's a butt, but he's a cutie. So, I've been looking all over for this fabric, right? I bought it online last time, and Walmart kept saying they had it. And I went and I couldn't find it at first, and I found it all wrapped up into one easy 1-yard piece, and I am happy as a clam about that. So that makes it was actually pretty cheap too, which is nice. But yeah, that's my fabric I use for the patches. Alrighty. We're going to... I don't normally use my sewing scissors for this, but I don't really have much of a choice right now. I really need to get a secondary pair of scissors. How do you get to the stores when everyone is either working or sick at the same time? I wait till they're home because I do not drive, plus they both have the cars. So I wait till one of them's off work, and oftentimes we'll do it on the weekends. Days off is when we go a lot of times. Otherwise, if it's something I need faster and I'm not going to be able to get to the store, I just have them ship it here. Buddy, you're sitting on Mama's piece. You're making this hard. Okay, while I'm cutting out, we're going to switch microphones. Hi. Come here, up here. Come on. You can at least come in my lap. I can't work with you right there. It's just, he wants to do it so bad. I need to get like a Moby wrapper and I need to get a sling for my cat. I'm not really in a rush today. You have to stay on my lap or you can't, Here, right here. Come here. Right here. Sit on the hat. Right here, buddy. Come here. There's just... You know the whole cat thing, I fits, I sits? He fits, he sits. That if I put something down like that, it'll probably keep him kind of out of my way. It depends on his mood, but here's all the... But yeah. No, like I've been sick for a week. I can't stop. How old is Snitch? CJ? He is 9. Make a kitty sluggy. What I'm gonna do, Jesse, is I am going to either make or purchase a sling type thing, so I can like put it around my chest and he can lay there and just snuggle. Kind of like they have the cat hoodies, but that's too warm for me. So I'm gonna make or buy something to that'll hold on to him while he's sitting with me. But he is, I believe, 9 years old. Right around there, 9 or 10. I'm not exactly sure. I may see you next time we go to the vet if we can figure out how old he is. I know when he moved here, he was about 7. I think it's been 2 years since he's been here. I can look back on Facebook and kind of tell. It's either been 2 or 3 years. Um, Actually, I think we're coming up on 3. It's right around 3 right now, I think. But he's my baby. He's kind of a rescue, in a way. My ex-roommate owned him when she moved in with us. She did not take great care of him, so I kind of took over. And when she moved out, she was like, "You want my cat?" And I'm like, "I wasn't going to let you take him anyway." I'm like, "He's mine now." And she did finally. The thing is, Snitch was too kind of special needs for her, really. She needs a kind of cat that you can throw food on the floor in a bowl and it eats it. He has to be fed at certain times, not at certain times of the day, but he has to be fed what a normal cat would eat in a day throughout the day. So he gets fed about 1 can to 1.5 cans of food a day. He is on wet food because he, number one, doesn't have all his teeth anymore, and number two, he can't do dry food because Siamese cats are kind of notorious for not wanting to drink water. Like they won't seek water out almost ever, so they have to get it in their food. And I did a lot of research on Siamese cats when he came in, and he was having a lot of vomiting issues and all this, not gaining weight, anything like that. So I did a lot of research and found out that most Siamese cats have to be on a wet diet, or at least majority wet diet. So I switched him over to a wet diet, and now that he's got his teeth have been pulled, the rotting teeth have been taken care of. He is healthy as a little horse. He does vomit on occasion, but it's kind of a rare thing. He had a couple of days in a row because he does have a sensitive stomach. It's kind of a Siamese thing, and he has this one brand of food that I really like for him, and they have about 4 different varieties. And when we moved, we no longer live by the one that sells his favorite variety of it. Like they do, but it's rare that they have it. So this week I got out to the other store in town that has it in stock and switched him to that one, and he does a lot better on this food. But it was the initial switching his diet, his variety period. He threw up a couple of times, like for 2 days, and now he's perfectly fine. And he does throw up a little bit if he's fed really off schedule. Like sometimes if I'm up in the morning, I'll feed him at like 6. I like to have him fed around 6, noon, 6, and midnight. But if he doesn't wake me up at 6, then he's not getting fed at 6. And it usually ends up being closer to 9 or 10. Sometimes if I feed him too early, he'll vomit. Sometimes if I feed him too late, he'll vomit. So just because he gets so hungry. But he's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. I absolutely adore this kitty. And like his health is just like when he came to us, his coat wasn't as gorgeous as it is. He's got a gorgeous coat. He's so content and happy, and he doesn't have nasty breath anymore because his teeth have been taken care of. And the vet said those teeth have been rotting in his mouth for years, probably about 5 years. And that's why he was vomiting and having such horrible breath. So now he's doing so much better. And he's thriving. He's gaining weight finally. I've been trying for 3 years to get this cat to gain weight. And he's finally starting to gain some this winter. Like within the last few weeks, he's really started putting it on. And we are supplementing him with like different treats and things like that. Like we get him like little extra bits, like little chicken packets for cats and tuna packets. And right now he has a broth packet that's like broth with tuna and some white fish and things like that. He loves it, and he's doing so good. Finally seeing some weight gain, which was the primary thing I was worried about. He was just so skinny, and he's doing great. Aw, I will let her know. She's a sweetheart. She is. Her and I get along great. I mean, we're basically sisters, and we have our spats, but we're good buddies. That is one thing about being polyamorous is you get really, you have the ability without it being weird to have somebody else in your house that you do really care for. And while I'm not romantically involved in the other relationship, her and I are very, very close friends. Very close. It's nice having another girl in the house too. One man is enough, I tell you. One man is enough. Especially when you all get sick. Because man flu. Man flu is a real thing. It's just that guys tend to be a little more, not wimpy per se, but much more whiny and dramatic when they're sick. With me, I'm like, shut me in my room, leave me alone. If I need something, I'll let you know. With him, it's just like, everybody pay attention to me. It's funny. And now I need a tissue. That is when scraps of fabric come in handy. Excuse me. I don't have any tissues. Yeah. There. That was going in the garbage anyway. 2 women and 1 guy in the house around. It's outnumbered. Yep. Well, actually, no, he's not. Women in this house are outnumbered because both of our pets are male. So technically, no, we're not outnumbered. Not outnumbered. My bird is so grumpy right now. He is so attention starved right now. And with birds, humans and birds transmit diseases between each other very, very quickly, very, very readily. And my grandmother actually almost died from, I forget what it was called, but she got a new bird and didn't know it was sick. So she actually nearly died from that sickness, and I forget what it was called. And so when you are sick, especially with respiratory infections, with things like puking and things like that, not so much. But when it comes to anything that's involving respiratory, sinus, all that, I cannot handle my bird at all. So for the last week, I have not been able to handle him. No one's really been able to handle him because we didn't want to risk getting him sick. Now, he does stay in the living room, but at the same time, so long as we're not breathing directly in his face, during the day, I open up the window by him, things like that, and make sure he's okay. Thankfully, I've never gotten him ill. Never, and he's been healthy as a horse, one bird. He is just, he's about, I think he's 7.5 now. So in March, he'll be 8. My little guys all grown up. Now he can live for like 10 to like 20 years, I think, is what a cocktail can live. So he's still, it seems so funny to me sometimes that I've had him for that long. Oh, and I love, that's funny. So I'm looking at this pattern and it's interesting because, with artwork and drafting and all that with patterns, I've been making my artwork into line art so I can create a coloring book. And I've been doing it on my computer, and I don't have a good art tablet. I have a really crappy one, and it's not. Sadly, it actually looks better when I use my mouse and stuff like that. But looking on here, I'm like, oh, I can see where they did like shift and drew a line and shift and drew a line. It's not a perfect curve. I think next year, when it comes to my artwork, I am going to participate in possibly Inktober, or Drawloween or something like that. One of those things I'm going to do. There's Goretober or something like that. There's a lot of different things, drawing prompts, and it's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to do like the little AB version of that next year. We'll see. Drawing prompts are really good because it gets your juices flowing. It keeps you practicing, which is my downfall, is I don't practice nearly enough. But I almost wanted. I went to go feed. And I picked up a bottle instead of using. Do we only have 4 more pieces left to cut out? Whoop, whoop. It's been a really long time since I've made a plushie. It has been. I don't think I've made one since I've moved to Kansas, and I've been here almost 5 years. So March will be 5 years. So March will be 5. I always mix it up between my anniversary and when I moved here because me and Andrew got together on September 21st, and our 5-year anniversary has just passed. We didn't move in together until like the last day of February, first day of March. So it's easy to remember how long we've been together. And Andrew and I have known each other for many, many years before we actually started dating and moved in together. Like we've known each other for about I think we met in 2012. So I guess it wasn't that long. We knew each other for about a year and I want to say a year and a half, almost 2 years. No, it had to be 2 years. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Somehow I could see Ellie role playing mommy to you. Not to me. She's my big sissy. But she does role play, or she is Andrew. When Andrew is puppy, she is his mommy. But no, she's not mommy to me. She's big sister all the way. Picks on me just like a big sister would. Mm-hmm. But no, we've kind of already determined that she's not mama. She's not my mama. We have thought about this because of my needs in general, health-wise, things like that. I tend to be on the more 24/7 basis. Not like always little headspace, but having like a 24/7 type thing. But Andrew is not able to be daddy 24/7. He works and all that stuff. We have thought about having like a babysitter type thing, possibly like a fourth partner for that type of thing, is so that I can really have the concentrated time of little time. And we've talked about that. But finding a fourth person is kind of hard. And it's not like, I don't want it to be like a professional thing. I want it to actually be like the relationship I have with Andrew, only with like a daddy or a mommy or something like that. As you guys can see, this little guy over there found his favorite type of material to sit on in my sewing room. His second favorite, I should say. His first favorite is his blankies, but he sits on my pattern pieces that I trace, because I almost always trace it. Oh, yeah, I'm only on the DL side of things. I can't be on the ABD side of things. I am, you mean biologically or little age? Biologically, I am almost 32. About a month from now, I'll be 32, the 24th of November. Little age is about 1. The oldest I go is about 18 months. But little age is very young. I am like one of the youngest littles I know. Everybody else is like between 2 and 5 or 7 or whatever. I am very, very young. And there's some theories as to why I am that young for me. But yeah, my ex was also a DL. Like he was a DL. He did start using Binky as means to stop his tooth grinding. And he did a little bit of, like, he wasn't against it at all. He did a little bit of trying to be daddy for me, but it wasn't his thing. He just didn't have that nurturing side. So that's one reason we didn't work out. Also because, when I met Andrew was really my soulmate. And, we got away from that for a little while for the year that I was with this other guy, and it just was not ever the same. But yeah, my little age is very, very young, very unfortunately dependent. No, I'm not going to show my diaper. I will show you what it looks like when one that's not on me, but I will not show. I don't do that. I don't show my diaper on camera like that. Yeah, I don't even really show me in a diaper when I'm doing diaper reviews. That is one loud truck. So no, I will not be showing my diaper. I am 35. I am a male 3-year-old. Oh, most of my friends are 2 and 3. The other person, there's one other person I talk to on a daily basis, regular friend of mine. I'm actually in contact with his daddy and everything, but he's kind of lives the lifestyle that I really need to live with the AB thing. Like he's allowed to do big things. He's allowed to talk to his friends and do big things, but he also kind of has just that 24/7 caregiver around type thing, which I definitely could use. Changing my own diapers is hard at times, and I have numb face today. Since I've been sick, I've had numb face, and it's driving me crazy. Dylan, I'm going to request that you don't continue to ask that. I'm not going to show my diaper on video. I will be posting a review of the diaper. Actually, I may have already posted it. I'm going to redo my review of the diaper that I've been using because I've had a longer chance to use it than when I did the actual review. But there are videos of diaper reviews up on my channel. If you want to see the diapers, go check it out there. I do not show diaper on camera. I show the diapers. I just don't show me in the diaper on camera. I am not that type of YouTuber. So, what is the name? Back in Diapers. It's the same as the channel that you found this on. I would say go look at my channel. There's lots of videos. North Shore Supreme Light is the name of the diaper I'm wearing. CJ, yes, same here. My boyfriend is my daddy. We're more than boyfriend. We're not married. Oh, one like it. Jesse, this is true. The one like it, I will go get it in a little while, but I'm not going to go right now because literally my exit out of this room is blocked. So I will do that when I have the time. But yeah, definitely go on my channel and check out the diaper reviews. I need to update my playlist so that all my reviews are in one spot. And I know there's a few videos I need to upload or redo. Some old videos that are like 5 years old that I need to redo. But yeah, I have one video that literally has like 100,000 views. That's my highest. My highest viewed video ever is my hiding diapers video. It's okay, Dylan. It's just that I get asked that same question like 20 million times a day. The answer is always the same. All right, guys. So, because this theme for this order, why didn't I have that a couple days ago? I could have used that. But the theme for this order is Paw Patrol. So I'm gonna 7 years. I can't theologically be an AB and Dylan. I'm asking you to show it. I'm not sure what you mean by that, basketball. I'm very interested to know what you mean by theologically. But yeah, anyway, so theme of this is going to be Paw Patrol. And it's going to be, I've decided to go the fuzzy route because I'm going to do a bear. And I have several different fabrics. I also have a bunch that coordinate. So I've got some gray, I've got some Paw Patrol themes here. I've got some orange, I've got green, I've got red. Oh, yes, I have red. Perfect. Makes my day. I think that's pretty much it. Ooh, I might send this along with her too. We'll see. But I'm kind of dialing up this. I'm really boosting this order because it is his birthday. And I don't typically do this, but because he's my close friend and all that, I might make this blanket to go along with it. We'll see. Because he's my close friend, we're going to do that. So, let me look at my pattern here. All right. We're going to do mostly the belly and stuff is going to be the theme. The belly is going to be, but I think we're going to do the face. We're going to do the face. I'm thinking here. Thinking. And that's a fun combination. Diabetes sucks. We suspect that I have some autism traits. I've never been tested. We suspect very strongly that I have some autistic tendencies. One day I will get tested, but I have a lot of anxiety. I have some depression issues. I have I have PTSD, and I have PNES, which is psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, which is kind of part of PTSD in a way. So, all right, we're gonna do face. Does the gray really go? Gray does kind of go, but I think we're going to do the face out of gray and red. Or yellow and red. We're going to do yellow and red. I'm going to skip the gray unless I really need another color. Okay. Let's see. We're going to do the middle. We're going to do the middle yellow. Head side. We're going to cut 2 of these. We're going to do this red. And I'm only gonna actually use the actual pattern pieces once, and then I'll trace them later on. But for the first time, we gotta make sure we're on the stretch of the fabric here. Oh, I need to move that in. I say that as I poke 3 holes in the same spot. That hurt. Now with me, I don't typically have to pin too much. And I think I'll do the back of the head yellow too. Normally I pin everything and then go from there, but we're gonna go here. I'm interested to know, okay, how many of you that are here, and those of you watching, comment down below, or those of you who watch later, comment down below. How many of you, if you are incontinent, let me know if you're incontinent. And if you are incontinent and ABDL, let me know which came first. For me, I knew I kind of discovered the ABDL thing when I was investigating support groups for incontinence. And I never really, looking back, I know I had, you could blatantly see, yeah, she's an AB. But I didn't really know much about it. I'm Daddy's baby girl. Aw. Me too. My daddy has 2 little girls. My daddy has 2 of us. All right. Okay, here we go. Whoa, there goes my piece. I think that was just a foot piece, but I will get it in a minute. Cut 1 of these, okay, and cut 2 of head back. All right. I should just do 2 of these at the same time because I know I want to make one for my boyfriend later on. But I have all the scraps. The main theological is that being an adult baby is not my lifestyle. I also have autism, depression, anxiety, and OCD when it comes to wearing diapers. Okay, I see. I just didn't know if there was a reasoning. But yeah, it's not for everybody. That's why there's a spectrum to these things. It's like, my name is Callie, but my nickname is CJ. My little name at the moment is Chloe. That may change because I'm kind of figuring out that I am more androgynous, and that kind of lends itself to be like, okay, I'm not really either gender when I'm little. I'm very much a tomboy, that's for sure. Yeah, at the very least, I'm a tomboy baby. I like things like, I don't like baby dolls and things like that. I like boy things like cars and trucks and blocks and things like that. Things like a boom boom. But yeah. Okay, come on, use. I'm also a tomboy. Boy toys are more fun. They're just more interesting, I'd rather be building blocks and playing with dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Playing blocks and dinosaurs than playing with a baby doll any day, I think. Okay, I need to make my clips seamless. This facial numbness is really driving me crazy. Because I have had Bell's palsy in the past, my cranial nerve is damaged, and it's when I get sick and things like that, or when I have seizures, I get really numb and usually it's on this side of the face, but when right now I'm sick and it's just this whole part. It's weird. There's a bunch of coughing going on out there. Ugh. I am fairly over the coughing stage at the moment. I wish I had a dark blue, but I don't. I don't have a dark blue, or a blue. Oh. I have teal. That actually would go really well with this. I'll have to look what I have down there. I have teal, I have white. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna mark this one here. I'm gonna mark this here. 1, 2, 3. And then we mark this one. Being a diaper lover is my lifestyle. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's how it is. I don't totally understand the whole DL part of it, but I do kind of, because I've had all my boyfriends since becoming incontinent, at least. All my boyfriends have been DLs at least. So, all right, there's that one. Okay, I need that pattern that I just dropped. Where did it? Oh, it went way back there. It's all the way on the floor, and that's actually the belly. 1 sec. I'm dropping things, and I just unstuck my pants. It has a dark blue piece right here. Oh, yeah, let's see what this is. What did I dark blue? Oh, I do have dark blue. Oh, I need to find that. I forgot. I do have some dark blue. Yeah. Okay. Now the belly is going to be, one is going to be that, one is going to be that on the front and back. So, actually, it'd be really cool if I could match it up somehow. Is there a way to technically match it? Or do I want to, oh, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to make Marshall be on the front. This is body front. I'm going to do Marshall. I have this one. I have to make sure not to use my... Wait, is that different than the one we got over there? Or is it the same? No, it's the exact same. Okay. Paw Patrol. Yep. This is Paw Patrol themed. This whole gift is Paw Patrol themed. I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. And I'm doing this up big. I don't normally do this for many people, but because it's a really good friend of mine and it's his birthday, he ordered himself a birthday gift, and I'm kind of just putting my birthday gift in for him as well. And so that's why I'm doing this one up pretty big. Not to mention, it's good practice for my boyfriend's birthday in a month. My boyfriend's birthday is 3 days after mine. So it's good practice in figuring out what I want to do for him. Yeah, I know a lot of bigs like that where they don't wear themselves at all. My daddy wears when he is little. I know that much. But he doesn't wear as much when he's big. He has a hard time kind of changing. Okay, so before I go any further. All right, so along with this wonderful little gift I'm giving him, I have made, I'm missing one. Where is that one? There he is. Oh, I was missing two. Oops, that's why those were both together. So I have made stickers, vinyl stickers. There's one. There's Zuma, Rocky, Marshall, Rubble, Chase, and Sky. I didn't do the Everest one because Everest is kind of a newer thing. We'll see. Maybe I can do her, but I don't really want to print out another sticker. So those are going in there for him. And then a special Paw Patrol binky, which I actually need to seal that here. And then the rest of the stickers, I don't sell these ones, but when I'm making orders and things like that, I always send along some stickers that I personally have made. Usually they're ones of my artwork, my personal artwork. And this one I just did for him basically. And because I'm not actually selling these, I can send Paw Patrol stickers, but I can't actually sell them because that's not my own personal image. One of these days I will do some Paw Patrol drawings. One of these days. And yeah. So then I can sell those, but I've been ABDL for 10 years. I've been right around there. Basically, I started exploring everything in 2012. So it's been a little less time for me than that, but okay, I need to make sure. I guess it doesn't matter because that's the center. And I can put it right there. That would be cute. Okay, we'll do that. Oh wait, I need to make sure I reverse that. Like this. Or, yeah. That's fine. You can face either direction. Those don't really matter. Everybody in my house is coughing so bad. It sounds so horrible. It just sounds miserable. Okay, we're going to flip this over and do this. This makes my life a little bit easier. Maybe I'll grab a different piece. Let's see here. I'd like to not have to cut into a big piece if I don't have to, so we're going to flip it over. Because when it comes to these things, you have to have them with right sides, or you have to cut a mirror image of each other. So, Straight. That's not really going to get him in there much, but that's okay. Well, no, I don't like that one. We're going to do a different one. We're going to do Rocky. We'll do Rocky in the middle. Okay, so center front seam. Right, that's what we're doing. Okay, that makes my life a little easier. Cut into this. Hopefully I have enough stuffing for this. The cat's name is Pickles and it's gross. That's a cute name. I love pickles. Pickles are awesome. Paw Patrol, da 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 na 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 na. This is the arm, must be. Okay, there's that piece. Now we go to the back, and the back is going to be out of my red Paw Patrol fabric. Over here. This is my thing. And I really want, let's see here. Oops. Did I just drop the piece I need right now? It flew away. What piece flew away? And where did it fly away to? Mm-hmm. God dang it. Oh, I don't think that actually, I think my mess pile flew away. My trash pile. All right, where's my back piece? Let's see here. Center back. Wait, which was my, okay, this is the, okay, so I need it to go this way. And I'm gonna put Chase right in the back. There we go. Let's see, so we got Marshall, Rocky, now we need a Rebel after this. So we're gonna put each one on there. Each little Paw Patrol character that I have. It's annoying because I'm trying to find a fabric. Okay, so because I do my patches, I wanted to kind of change up the patches that I was using. And I want a fabric that has every character on it. Finding that in a cotton is hard. Like all of them have like either, they all have Chase and Marshall. But a lot of them will have either Rocky or Rubble or Zuma. They don't have all of them at once, and it's kind of annoying. But when it comes to like the big prints, they have all of them. Usually Zuma's left out of a lot of them. He's on this one. But Zuma is often left out. And I feel bad for Zuma because he's like my favorite. Kink is not my thing, and fetish is not my thing either. Technically, the ADL community in general, especially the DL community in general, is considered a kink. But I don't really go with that phrasing per se for myself either. I wouldn't say I have a kink because it's, to me, kink is a sexual thing, and I'm not sexual ever. So, but technically, people will be like, and it's a fetish. I mean, anything that basically, if it's like, I think if it's classified as a sexual attraction or anything like that, it's considered a fetish. You know, like if you sexually engage in any activity with it, it's basically a fetish. At least that's what I think of fetish. That's what I think of. Hi, Kitty. You lost interest? No, you have to wait because I have to use that fabric. You can have it when I'm all done. I'm streaming still, by the way.
Okay, little cat.
The cat does not want you.
Hey, steal the kitty.
I'm not going to protest that really right now. Okay. Now we need to do Robbo. is the only one we're really missing. I need to move him. There's switch. Did I just cut that out the right way? Yeah, okay. I have to make sure I go with the stretch of the fabric. Let's see here. We got a rubber right here. I have to put Zuma on there somewhere because Zuma is adorable. Maybe on his leg. We'll put Zuma on the leg. Thank you, Draco. I am doing a lot better than I was. Rubble's going to be a hard one to fit because he's got such a big head. But I think we got him here. We got him. We have to angle him a little bit differently, but we got him. And I'm annoyed because I'm in the middle of the fabric. This is a little bit of a waste. Matching it up like this is a little bit of fabric wasting, but it's this fabric isn't really particularly big enough for a ton of stuff. I could probably get a sleeve out of it or something, but I'm not too worried about this particular thing. What does it feel here? Put it under there. Nothing. But I'm not usually a fabric waster. If you saw my garage right now, there's so much fabric down there. But I have it like separated into like diaper fabrics and regular fabrics in general. I have family sewing that I need to do, things like that, all separated out into categories. So, except for fabric scraps, I kind of throw them all together. Okay, that's done. Now, we have to mark it. I'm really bad about marking because I don't do much marking. I cut the notches that are in there, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second here. Whenever you see a triangle on a pattern like that, it means you need to like cut a slit in it. Sometimes they have them outside the pattern in a triangle. I always cut them off and just cut a slit because I can't be bothered. But yeah. All right, so now I want to make sure to get Zuma in there somehow. Maybe I'll put Zuma's face as, let's see, do I have a Zuma face anywhere? Nope. Not there. Oh, there's a Zuma face right up there. Okay, let's see if he's big enough to fit on it. He kind of is. There's a Zuma face. So maybe I'll do Zuma, which is the stretch of the fabric. I need the stretch to go a certain way. Okay. We'll do a Zuma on his foot for sure, but I might, let's see what I can put. We have a leg and an arm left, and I want to do one arm one way and one arm another way, so I need to do this one, okay. That's really, let's see here. So I think I'm going to do alternating arms and legs. One is going to be like, what I mean is well, how about I do this? I'm going to do the leg. One side of each leg is going to be a character. And then one side of the leg will be a different color. Because I have orange still to use. Oh, that's what I'll do orange on the Zuma leg. And then I'll do blue on the logo leg. That's a good idea. That's a perfect idea. Okay. And then I can do logos for the feet. That's what I'll do. By that I mean bottom of the foot. And I'll do the same thing for the arm as well. But I'm going to alternate which is which. So right now, we're going to put that. The arm I may not worry about as much because it's hard to get a character in the arm. It really is. But let's see what I can do. Here. Okay. Oops, cut my banner. My scissors feel really weird cutting fleece. Really weird. I am against the kink thing because it's my lifestyle, and anything considered a fetish is considered not my lifestyle. Being sexual is not my. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay. I understand that. I get that. Totally. So, never loved a basketball player. Do you wear 24/7 then? I forgot about the ears. Well, that's okay. All right, so we're gonna do one of that, one of that, one of this. Let's see here. I've got a good chase right here. Let's see if he fits on the arm well. Well, he does. He does beautifully fit on the arm. Okay, let's see. Stretch is this way. Hang on. Stretch. This is so confusing, man. I think it's. Okay, so that's not stretch. We need the width. Okay. Just so long as it stretches, I don't care. But we're going to put chase right on the arm, the hand. Wow, that's a long pin. We're going to start at the top. Okay, that's what we got. Okay, just checking my stretch lines here. I have the Paw Patrol theme song stuck in my head now. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. I've said Paw Patrol so much in all their names. And then we're gonna put a foot. Let's see. Maybe. Might use the other one. The logo on this is just slightly too big. But there is logos that are smaller on those. Still can't get it all in there. Okay. Maybe I'll. Let's see. Where's the stretch? The stretch goes this way, so the stretch needs to go this way. How many do I need? Soul, I need 2. Okay. No, I don't wear 24/7 because wearing 24/7 costs money. Yeah. From Minnesota. It does cost a lot of money. I know right now I'm spending $250 a month on diapers. It's a lot of money. It really is. Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. Now, yes, I could use something cheaper and less expensive, but it doesn't work. I want something that works. And yeah, so that's my thing with that. All right, here we go. Oh, and ears. I still have to do ears. Okay, so I have 4 plain colors. I will use the 4 plain colors for the ears. Although, no, because the head's going to be all plain colors, we're going to do those. Okay. Cut 4 ears. I'm just going to randomly cut ears. I'm not going to necessarily focus on a face because that might be creepy on the ears. Wait a minute, what's going on? I'm looking. They must have all gone in a private club. My buddies were all online and I went away because I'm like, I'm going to work and stream, and they don't like to talk when I work and stream. Or they don't like to talk much when I'm sewing. But, okay, back to what I was doing. 5:30, I'm going to watch Arthur. I haven't really watched Arthur. I haven't in years. I mean, I used to when I was a kid, but I don't watch it now as much. My favorite show to watch when I'm little is Octonauts. They're awesome. I love them. I love anything water themed, like sea life themed and all that. And it's actually I've learned I've learned a lot of stuff I didn't actually know from that show. So it's pretty cool. I enjoy that show a lot. I kind of just watch whatever. I don't particularly like watching cartoons in general, so $250 a month on diapers is a lot of money. Yeah, no, that's true. It is. It is a lot of money. Where am I from? I'm from Kansas, guys. Um, it's a lot of money, and if it wasn't for the fact that if I didn't need to wear, I probably wouldn't go fully 24/7. But it is, and I especially wouldn't go through as many, But because I have to wear, it's a lot of money, and I choose to wear a premium product because I have sensitive skin, really sensitive skin. So I have to be able to wear a product that's not going to cause me to have reactions and things. So it kind of varies. Let's see. So we have Chase on an arm and Zuma on an arm. Let's see what I got here for a face. We got a Chase here and we're gonna do a Martian. And we're gonna which should I switch? This way. Okay, so we're gonna put him on this arm. And I know that one. Okay. So I kinda need him to be just to go straight. So pull that up there. We'll make sure we have Marshall's face right there. I am originally from Michigan. I have lived in Michigan most of my life, or half my life. Well, not quite half. I lived in Michigan until I was 12, moved to New York, and then, or was I 14 when we moved to New York? I think I was 14. I honestly have to look back at pictures and find that out. Lived there till I was about 25. Then I moved to Connecticut for a year, moved back to New York, and then I moved to Kansas, and that is where I want to stay for the. Oh crap! I don't have this right, do I? Shoot! I think I just. No, I did that. Oh, I need to flip that over. I like Kansas a lot, except for the fact that politics. It's annoying that it's kind of a hard state to deal with, like insurance and stuff on. But it is what it is at this point. That's annoying mainly because Medicaid is annoying. Well, I can't get Medicaid here unless I am on disability, which is kind of stupid. But, at least in my opinions. But I like Kansas weather a lot. I don't like cold, so if I could not deal with cold ever, that's a lot of money for gas. Holy crap! I think that's what we spend total for 2 cars. I think we fill up like twice a month. But if you're traveling a lot farther, that's to be expected. Okay, let's make some markings here. I only have 2 markings, and this is just for the openings. Okay. All right, now I need to do the foot. So we have Chase, Marshall, Zuma, and whatever one is Rocky or Rubble, whichever is closest to my location for where I can cut. It looks like it's gonna be Rocky. Rocky right there. Rocky's face right on the foot. And wait, which one is which? I have to figure out which side is which right now. So I'm putting right sides together. Okay. I just have to make sure I cut them opposite each other. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see where that would hinder the getting of the diapers then. That'd be a lot of money. I know we spend about $100 a month on per car on gas, but we don't really travel outside of town much. So, however, here in Kansas we have Hy-Vee, and they have an amazing gas points program, which is a lifesaver. I know right now we have like $100 or $1.50 off of gas per gallon, so that's pretty nice. Okay, go ahead snip and snip. Yes. Snip and snip. All right. And I'm just gonna make sure I'm on the salvage here. And we're gonna do some ears. Oh, there's we need 4 ears total. And I'm just gonna kind of randomly place these so that it's just not a plain color. Yeah. Well, in Michigan, when we lived in Michigan, we were actually building a house. And my dad said the family lived in Michigan. We were not close with them at all. And Mom said the family, except for her brother, all lived in New York. And we've kind of wanted to move to New York. Like, we always wanted to be close to my mom's side of the family because we were really close with them. And so we were all very, very happy to move to New York. My dad was a little like, but at the time, it was God's wishes. And oops, I did not want to pick that up. God dang it. So that's what we did. But yeah. CJ says, I was born in Seoul, South Korea. I was adopted and came to Minnesota aged 3 months old. Wow. Sally was actually born in South Korea. Yeah. Her family's military, so they were deployed over there at the time. And she's the third. And she was born in Seoul, I believe. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is my stretch. This is my stretch. Okay. These are an easy piece of cut. Whoops. I guess I don't need that one. Just need this one. Because this one doesn't really have any markings or anything like that. So we're just going to line it up, trim it. And there we go. That is cut out. I have literally 4 more pieces. But technically, like 2 pieces, arm and legs. Let's see if this piece is big enough for either of those. Let's see here. Where's my arms? Oh, I don't know where to go. All right, so we're gonna do one there. Oh, that just fits. Just fits. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. Ooh, 6 people. Hi guys. I see y'all. I do. All right, there's one. Okay. And I need an orange, a red, and a yellow. I wish I had a green, but I don't. That makes me sad. All right, so we're gonna do. Let's see, which one is the better one to do here? Oops, let's put two ones. We're gonna do probably the foot. No, I don't like that. I think I want the arm. Come on. We'll do a red leg, and then an orange leg, and a yellow arm. Okay. So certainly not my favorite fleece, this red fleece, but oh well. It is what it is. I was born in Paw Paw, Michigan, up north in Michigan. Then when I was 1, we moved to Grand Rapids and proceeded to live there until we moved to New York, pretty much. Spent a lot of time in Carson City, Michigan, too. A lot of time there. So I said I was doing a red and an orange foot. Right. Is this even anti-pill? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. I really like Michigan, and I actually kind of was always like, I'm always going to be a Michigander. I never rooted for New York teams or anything like that. Okay, this is saying this is the right side, correct? I don't know which one's the right side. It doesn't really matter with this one. So. I might make him a nose out of fabric too, because I don't really feel like embroidering. I can do eyes. Eyes are easy. I can do safety eyes if I have them. Otherwise, I can do buttons. I have some buttons I can use for that, I believe. Or I can do like a snap. That would be cute too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a snap in the eye. It'll be just the cap of the snap. You won't see the actual snap itself. But okay, so we got legs done. We have one more pattern piece to cut out, and that would be the yellow for the arm. I am so blocked in my room, it's not even funny. Okay. I'll just make a snippet of yellow. Snippet of yellow. This fabric is extra from a Pokemon costume I did. Or no, not Pokemon. No, it was kind of like a Pokemon. It was like a Finnick. Okay, so this is. Where's my other arm? Okay, we're actually going to put the right sides together on this one. So, we need a flipper. Yep, we need a flipper. Just makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, so width. Not really. Okay. Ta-da. Bada bing, bada boom. Where are my scissors? There they are. And then I'm cutting it out. Oh, it'd be kind of cute to make an orange nose because red and yellow make orange. That would be really kind of cute. I'm going to have so many people jealous and asking for this bear. I may have to start selling this bear. All right, okay, and I'm going to pull out my orange again and kind of cut a nose. There's all my arms. There's all my legs, my body. There's this. Ears, feet. Oh, I need another foot. That's right. I need another sole of the foot. There we go. That's all I need right here. Okay, so this is the stretch. you look at this. So, there we go. Almost forgot about the poor little soul of the There we go. Ta-da. All right, now I'm like doing those. Maybe. Where's my face piece? Alright, so this is the face center, and this comes down to his nose. Oh, I don't know. That's annoying. Fuck the nose. Alright, that is all cut out. Now I have an even bigger mess to clean up. And the eyes go on the face side. I'm actually going to go ahead and put those eyes in now. Because that's the side. Alright, and so, did I clip these guys? Yes, I did. Oh, I didn't go through and finish clipping the legs. I don't think I need to figure that out too bad, though. One is clipped. Alright, so we need to clip this arm here. This is just the opening, pretty much, where I need to go. Where's that way down there? Wait a minute. That's the one. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, that's not a big deal. They're not perfectly lined up. Okay, it doesn't really matter a ton. So long as one side is clipped, we're good. All right, and you little dude need to go here and be clipped as well. Any more questions, guys? I'm probably gonna wrap up before too long, unless I have some questions from people. Those are all clipped. Those are clipped. Those are clipped. That's clipped. Make sure my legs are all clipped. No, they are not. Okay, so we're gonna actually undo this. Mainly my middles are not clipped, and I'm not sure, but yeah, my middles just aren't clipped, which that's not a huge deal. That marking over there, these ones need to be clipped. And this one's clipped right here. Okay, those are all clipped. We need to make sure the backs are all clipped. Yes, those are clipped. Okay. Fronts, ears do not need clipping. Yep, that's all clipped. That's all clipped. Okay, I actually did pretty. Oh wait, are you clipped? Yes, I did a pretty decent job at clipping these as I went, which is nice for myself. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the snaps in to the face, and according to this, they go into ABC. Okay, they go wherever you want, really. So. This is a new easy way of doing this. I didn't like this idea. I'm going to go ahead and get it in right now. I'm going to do black. We have more of these, so we're going to do those. And I could even give him a snap button nose. That would be kind of cute too. We'll see. I might do after. We'll see. Okay, so that's the front of the head, right? Yeah. So that comes down, curves right there along with that. So his eyes should be out here. Where's my all? His eyes. Let me see which. We want them about right here. A little ways in. I have to make sure that my seam allowance is not in the way. And we have to undo this for a moment. Like, you can come in. No, you can't because somebody shut the door. I'm sorry, buddy. Hang on. All right. Snap in here. And this actually makes a very secure closure too, which is cool. That's cute. That's so cute. Hopefully that's in the right place. Snitch, I think you can open the door, buddy. Everybody that is coughing so bad. It sounds terrible. See? Little eyes. So you can't get in. Hang on, buddy. I'll get you. All right, 1 second. Hang on, buddy boy. Mama's coming. Scrap. Come on. Kitty, kitty, come here. You scared him. Come here, kitty. This is why we don't take him out of my sewing room. Because he always wants to come back. I'm stuck. There we go. I'm really stuck. I need to clean up the sewing room. But I got too many orders that need, well, I don't have time. A kitty now, though. Hi, kitty. Go play. Over there. All right. Okay, now I have done the sewing part, and I need to plug in my computer anyway. Except for, annoyingly, my... Arg. Yeah, there we go. Well, behind my desk instead of in front of it. There we go. Alrighty. Now begins the fun of actually sewing this little guy. This is gonna be a riot. Let's see how it goes. Alrighty. Move you. Move you. Get a drink, have some e-cig, and then get started. Why is that off? I don't remember turning my sewing machine off. Kitty, you pressed a button on my computer. There we go. If this works out, I'm going to be really excited. Because it's going to be so cute. All right. Whoop, that's upside down. The seam allowance is a 1/2 inch, so we stitch the head side seam sections together. Okay, you need to come over here, guys. All right, so where do we stitch them? Here? Yes, here. No, wait, I'm confused. I think we stitch right there together. Yes, okay, that's where we stitch them together. Alrighty. Choose my straight stitch. I might put on my seam guide here, guys. I don't normally do this, but because I want it to be a solid 1/4 inch, I think we might. I want to make sure. Although, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, it might not go that way. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Huh. Let me see what it does here. Just because I want this to be really, really straight. We'll see what it does. We'll see if it works this way. So how do you like living in Minnesota if you're still here, CJ? I have family, or Andrew's family lives in Montana now. And I think I want to knock that down a little bit. You like it. It is so nice outside right now. I don't like living where it's lots of snow. And I know Minnesota has a lot of snow, if I'm thinking correctly. I'm not a snow person at all. Like, no. All right. Stitch head together. Machine stitch upper curved edge of head side along seam. Okay. All right, so now we stitch the face part. Where are you? The center. Okay. I'm stuck. There we go. We stitch the center here. And the cool thing about this is, from what I can tell, I don't have to stuff any of this before it's all sewn, which makes my life so much better. All right, now what we do is sew like this. Okay, so we match the centers and do this. Match this. We match this notch here. Okay. A lot of times I don't pin little things, but this is a new thing, so I feel like I have to pin it. Like that. And then we're gonna go, we walk it down. Always walk it down. But yeah, I enjoy Kansas a lot. I love the colors in Kansas, like when fall comes around. Like right now, sitting outside looking out my window, it's like we have a tree right in our front yard, and it's turning yellow, but it's still pretty green. But across the street there is a gorgeous maple tree that is just beet red right now. It's so beautiful. I think that's funny that I pinned this. I've pinned this half and half. I'll have to fix that. Pinned it starting one way, now I'm pinning it the other way, and I've decided I'm going to sew it this way too. Okay, so we do this, and then this is going to be so stinking adorable, guys. I think I'm going to turn my tack stitches on. Makes my life a tiny bit easier. Hi, Snitch. Okay, y'all. So what is one question that you have kind of like always wanted to know about me or about the ABDL lifestyle or anything like that? Just one thing other than will I show my diaper? Because that is no, I will not. Please tell me I am doing this seam allowance correct, though. I didn't check that to make sure. It said, I think it's 1/4 inch. Excuse me. Tail says defined below. Okay. Where's my seam allowance? It doesn't say on here, which is annoying. That's weird. It does not say. Normally, it'll tell me all seam allowances are stitch at 1/4 inch. Okay, there it is. It's just in a different spot. This is tough. Eh. What do you like to do when you're AB? Play with my toys in my room is one of them. Love to be cuddled and fed a bottle. And I would love to go to a park, but we don't. All the parks around here are kind of in a school, and I'd have to do it kind of discreetly, and that's not easy in this kind of city. But I would love to do a park. I love to swing things. Like, I love to swing. That's all I like to do at the park, really, is just swing. Watch movies. Sometimes color is one. But I really, really like to play. I really enjoy playing. That's one thing I really do like. I still might, maybe, do the black nose on this. But I really do enjoy, like, snuggling up in my crib, watching movies and drinking a bottle. Sitting with Daddy while he feeds me a bottle. I like to play. I do like to play. We don't have that many toys at the moment, so it's kind of like I'm the type of baby where I have to have something to play with. So we have to get some toys. Going to a toy store little is so fun. Every now and then we do something kind of like that. Once in a blue moon. And it's not like outright little, like obviously little. It's just like casually little, you know? And I love that. Diaper changes are nice. Taking baths, bubble baths, or playing in the bathtub is fun. That one's really fun too. All right, I'm just okay, guys. Just so you can kind of see where we're going with this. There's the face. Ta-da! I probably could have done his eyes in a little bit closer, but at the same time, I don't want them so close that it messed up my seam allowance. Alrighty, so we're doing one side of one ear that color and one side of one ear this color. So we put them right sides together and we stitch. Sometimes I'm a little more of an independent baby, and I like to just kind of just be left to like play, but I like knowing Daddy's around. Peekaboo is my favorite game. And that is the one solid way that you can, anybody other than Daddy, I mean, Daddy can trick me anyway, but if you want me little, that is the one way to do it. Like, the main way, like, boom, they do that, and I'm immediately little. It has been used against me at sometimes. Some people like to play around with that. Now, do the ears have stuffing in them? I'm not pressing. Stuff ear slightly. So do I need to go down and get stuffing? Hello, Andrew. Hello. We are working on a plushie at the moment. I'm really not wanting to go downstairs and get stuffing for the ear. I might just leave his ears kind of plain because that's cute, right? But on the other side, I should probably go get my stuffing. When you're AB, does your daddy give you a timeout when you're not being good? Yes. I don't often get timeouts. I am not a really misbehaved little. But yes, we will get timeouts if we are naughty. Sometimes he does spankings, but spankings don't work real great for me. Just because there's a lot of trauma involved in spankings. So they don't work that great for me. But sometimes he'll give me like a quick swat on the butt if I'm being naughty, or if I'm not laying still for a diaper change or something like that. Then I do kind of get a little swat. Okay, that is ear number 2. I don't think I'm gonna stop. I don't want to go outside right now. Because that is a lot of energy as an exertion. Ugh. Okay. And then you sew the ears between the notches, which I didn't mark my notches because I can't be asked to do that. But I can pull it up and kind of look where they are. That's not a big deal. If I know where the pattern piece went. Why am I stuck? Oh, it's because it's closed in the drawer. Where's my pattern piece? Are you over here somewhere? Yes, you are. Okay. All right, so I believe the ears go right here. Okay, so they literally go at the seam, which is fine. So we pin it here. Do I have an Instagram? Okay, let's see here. Unlucky Gaming. How are you? I'm doing all right. We are working on a surprise. Bagel, if you're here, you have to leave. But we're working on a gift for somebody. It's kind of a gift, kind of a birthday present for themselves. So let's see here. We need this one to touch that. So it's literally right. Oh, it says it crosses over the seam just slightly. Well, let's see where I put that. I like it where it is. I'm leaving it. I do have Instagram. I don't really use it. I'd use Twitter more. And I honestly don't know what my Instagram is at the moment. I do need to work on that more. I'm really bad about it. I'm using Instagram more, but I am much more of a Twitter person, and all my social medias that I have public are listed in my straight edge open. Stuff ear slightly, stitch straight edges of ear together, pin ear to head at center side, matching small and large dots. Based. Okay. All right, we're gonna baste this. It's a little hard to baste right there, but I just needed to basically. But all my social medias are linked in each video. They're all linked. I have urinary incontinence. I wear diapers day and night. What would you recommend for a print diaper? Depends on your budget a little bit. Tygables is a fantastic diaper. They're hands down my favorite when it comes to absorbency and all that. Hands down. EBUs are good. They're kind of. I would say my favorites go Tygables, ABU, and then Crinkles. Crinkles are what I've been wearing right now. Crinkles are your best bang for your buck, in all honesty. They have a great absorbency, and they hold up pretty good. Their only downfall comparatively to, I'm not sure I like how that went out there, but oh well. The one thing that I would say that makes Crinkles not quite as good is that they don't have second chance, or they don't have a landing zone. They used to, and I'm annoyed that they got rid of it, but that's beside the point. Where is the back of the head? There it is. They don't have a landing zone. So, now I might leave this seam open because then I'm going to have to stuff it, right? No, it is left open. No, that's the belly. Oh, I see how they do it. Never mind. You don't have to leave it open. Right. I'm using Crinkles right now because they are a little cheaper. Tygables I love, but they don't currently have the size I need. I use the XL, and they don't currently have those right now. I've been annoyed. It's been like 2 years that they haven't gotten them in, and it's driving me crazy. All right, so we need the edge with the notches is the center back. Oh, it's already together. There we go. All right. So center back has the 3 notches. Okay. Now we do this. I think Tykables offers the best performance as well. Although Crinkles supposedly holds a lot, it actually is like kind of known to be the best bang for its buck. God damn it. But yeah, I know you're mad about that. You stupid machine. Sometimes this machine is stupid, but that's okay. And they are a really good diaper. They just tend to break down a little bit more, which it kind of depends on your preferences at that point. They do break down. But it's a weird form of breakdown. And actually this last shipment I've had, I haven't really had that much. I only wear diapers at nighttime. Even before I was an adult baby, used dry nights, pajamas, or PJ. But only occasions they leak, I should use. If it depends on what you're looking for, Unlucky. If you're wanting a diaper style diaper as opposed to a pull up, then you could try. You will not, however, be paying anywhere near the same price as you would for the good night type things. You'll be paying much higher prices. I swear I did this one backwards. No, I didn't. Okay. You'll be paying much higher prices. That is the downfall. Are you and your daddy in a relationship with your roommate? We are polyamorous. So, basically polyamorous meaning more than one love. And so I am my daddy's girlfriend, and so is she. Her and I are not girlfriend per se. We're best friends. It's kind of like, if you think about it, think of like it's like polygamy, except for we don't all get married, and we don't claim to all be married, and it's not limited to wives. Like if I were to have another boyfriend or anything like that, that'd be fine. Whereas in polygamy, it's only the man can have more wives. It's weird. But yes, we are in a polyamorous relationship. I am the only one that is non-sexual, as far as I just am asexual, so I don't have any, I don't really have a sexual relationship anymore with Daddy, and I don't really have one with her either. I love watching your YouTube channel. I enjoy all your content. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that you enjoy it. I'm glad I am able to help people. That is the main reason I even started doing YouTube, is I wanted to help people out. Happy Friday to you. It's getting close to Saturday. Ooh. Guys, hang on. You gotta see this adorableness. If you can see it. He's finally found a spot that is appropriate. He's piled up on top of all the scraps of fabric, which I don't care if he does that. That is perfectly fine for him. Fine with me, fine for him. We're all good. I would actually prefer he did that than lay on orders and things. I foresee this pattern going very quickly. These are really super easy to sew. So far, so good. Like, super duper easy. I mean, I'm good at... I've sewn plushies before, but... But, like, oh my god, this is so fast. The head's done already, like, except for the fact that I have to stuff it and everything, but... Okay, there's his little head. He doesn't currently have a nose. I might embroider one on there, but there's his little head. Next, it says... We stitch the bodies together at the front, and then we do the legs. Okay. So we take the center front body, and we unpin. Yay. And we stitch the front seam. Then we stitch the legs. Actually, I'm going to probably do the legs first. Just because I don't like sewing the soles of the feet. That's going to be the hardest part for me. Legs. But there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and unpin him. La da da. There's a pin in here somewhere. I can feel it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. My mom called me. My parents have place in Cape Coral, Florida. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm jealous. Okay, so this is right sides are together. So we're going to go ahead and stitch up here because I know that's what we do. That's cool. I have never been to Florida. I would love to go to Florida someday. Anywhere. I know. Whoopsies. Oh, no, that worked. Okay. There we go. Oh, shoot. I just stitched all that on I just realized I stitched all of that on a basting stitch. So let me kind of see about it. It doesn't look too bad for these. Okay. But we do need to knock that down to a 2.0. CJ, I do have an Instagram. I just don't use it much at all. But if you look in my... Wait a minute. Why is there a clip here? It doesn't show one. Maybe I just randomly made a clip. I don't know. That's weird. I don't use it really. I use Twitter more. Check my videos though for the links because that's where all of them are. They're in every video of mine. Why is that clipped? I don't understand why that's clipped right there. I'm so confused. It doesn't show a clip. But oh well. It's interesting. Like it kind of always makes me interested in the fact that like certain days I'll have certain people in my stream, and like it's kind of like the same groups on certain days. It's interesting. It all depends on everybody's days off, I would assume. All right, let's make sure these are shit. I cut this one backwards. I am annoyed with myself right now. God damn it. Oh, that's because I was going to do... No, I was going to do it this way. I got to recut this leg. If I have enough left over. Otherwise, it's going to be a different color. Let's see. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, because that's where I am mostly, compared to Instagram, that is. What's Facebook on here? Oh, it just fits. It barely fits, but it just fits. Okay, we need my right side. Okay. And I need this right side here. Hopefully that is working for me. All right, there we go. That's better. Who was that came in the room earlier to shoplift the kitty? That was Zelly. Shoplift my kitty. I like that one. That's a good one. She's our other partner. They like to shoplift my kitty, even though he doesn't like it. Do you make like custom shirts on your Etsy store? I have been looking for t-shirts in adult sizes with I haven't put up for sale that I do custom t-shirts, but I do. Um I have my onesies up there right now. I don't have any custom t-shirts at the moment. But I can definitely do some t-shirts. Now that I know how to applique more, I am getting more into the customization aspect of things. Don't! Hi, what do you want? Oh, look what I'm making. Come here. You farted, I heard that. So I'm making this in Paw Patrol themes for Bagel's present.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Oh, baby, that's pretty awesome.
Look at the head. I use snaps for the eyes.
That's kind of cute.
Isn't it?
Have fun.
Okay.
I'm going away.
Love you. He startled me. You guys couldn't see him, but he popped his head in there and flipped the light on and off. And I'm like, I thought the power was going out for a second, but I'm like, wait, my sewing machine didn't flip. So it couldn't be that. And then I look and there's my guy in there. He's better. I swear this e-cig is driving me crazy today. Oh, okay. We're gonna undo it. This my e-cig has been kind of screwed up because there was an issue with my first one. We thought it was the e-cig itself. No, it was the batteries all along. Because this thing started out fine. Once batteries got in there that were from the old one, they started screwing up. So my ear is driving me crazy. So I'm on the ear symptom part of it now. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this thread guide on there. I think not. It's not really useful right now. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, he likes to tease me. He surprised me. Cut. All right. Now, I need to trim the bottom of this a little bit because I think I forgot to trim that. Okay. And I need to make my little notch here. And then we're going to put the sole of the foot in. But yeah, I would like to do some custom shirts. If you want one, if you don't see something that you would really love to have on my Etsy shop, by all means, message me or ask or click the custom request thing. And then, that's how a lot of my orders are done is through the custom request. Like probably 50% of them in all honesty, because some will be like, well, I don't exactly want this, but I want this. And so that is a huge, wonderful addition that Etsy made this year. And it's been fantastic. I love that. I think it's one of the best things they've done on there in forever. But yeah, it makes it really easy because if you click custom request and you just want to like discuss stuff with me about an order, it keeps it all in one spot so that we can discuss it and I can look back and not get you mixed up with anybody else. And it's really nice. It's a very, very nice feature. Okay, we got to make sure we do this evenly here. I don't want to stretch this much. You're technically supposed to use cotton with this, but I don't care. You can use anything when it comes to a plushie. If it stretches a little bit more, it stretches a little bit more. It's okay. It just makes it a little more bigger and comfy and cuddly and fuzzy and yeah. Okay, there's that one pinned. There's the bottom of the fold. I'll show you all that in a minute here. And I don't know if it matters which. I think that's exactly in half, in all honesty. Yep. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So long as it's lined up from here. That pin needs to go in the garbage because it is so bent. My back is really sore today. I'm not really surprised. I did not sleep well last night just because apparently the NyQuil that we've had, the brand that we've had, has been really ugh. Okay. I will see if you follow me on there and stuff. I'll see that you followed and all that. Yep. I don't post a ton on there. Not a ton. I need to get better at the social media aspect of things, but I'm not very good at it. I don't, and I just did that yeah, I did that upside down. This is one reason I don't usually sub when I'm sick, because I'm like, oh, I just flipped that around the wrong way. What's your Twitter account name? It is, I think it's Binky Girl, Binky Girl 86, I think, is my Twitter. It's on, if you look at one of my videos, not a live stream, but a regular video, it's all in the description of those. Alrighty. And that back is getting really sore. I'm going to work on this as long as I can. And then I'll take a break. But I really want to get this done to the point where I can stuff it. Okay, here we go. The sewing part. Sewing things like this is kind of tough, but it's not that bad. It's basically like sewing one of my footed pajamas. This thing is being stupid. I'm going to have to go switch out batteries. My pin got stuck underneath. There we go. I don't want to go out there anyway because they're all coughing their heads off today. I'm on the tail end. Zelly just started getting sick yesterday. So Andrew's kind of coming to the tail end as well. Because he only followed me by like one day. And, I usually stay sick longest out of anybody in the family. Or anybody in the household in general. And now we clip the little curves here. Making sure not to clip through my stitches. That would be annoying. Found it. Yep. It's on all. It's like my default upload thing is always have my social medias. Okay, we're gonna flip this foot and see how it looks. Because adorable. Aww. Guys, look at his little foot. It's so cute. It's absolutely adorable. I love that. Then I need to clip that right there. Right. I forgot to clip that part. Do I need to clip? Yeah, the whole thing. Okay. This may have to be something I sell in general. We'll see. Because it's adorable. Like imagine doing like Beauty and the Beast ones or something like, or Disney ones and Lilo and Stitch, things like that. Oh, it'd be so fun. Ta-da! There's one side and there's the other side. And then he's gonna get stitched like this onto the body. So that's adorable. That is absolutely precious. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, next foot. Next foot. I'm starting at the back. I always start at the back of everything. That's just the thing I do. This type of thing is when I get poked the most with my crazy pins. Okay, now we do the clipping. Clip there. I might clip around that heel too, just to make sure it rounds out a bit. Didn't around the other one, but shit, felt weird. My scissors are not too happy about this. Scissors do not like fleece. It's kind of funny. And then we clip this thing along here. Okay. And the legs are done. Well, the legs themselves are done. The rest is yet to come. Okay. And the way I worked this out, it works out perfect because the inner legs are going to be the plain colors. And I'm just pinning this so that it's all ready to pin. All right, now I go back to this part and stitch the front, or stitch the back seam, which is the one with, wait, we stitch the front, the one with all the checks. We don't do the back. This is the front. And there we go. Alrighty. I'm confused by the tool. Make a dart. Oh, make the dart. That's in the back. Okay. This is a very quick pattern, and I absolutely love that. It's so quick. I only have a pink PJ feet with monkeys on it. Oh. Yeah, I have the same problem, CJ. I'm only 5'4", but I'm heavy, so I have to go wide as opposed to long. And so I always have to, like, adjust. Am I supposed to clip him? Yes, I am. Okay. I always have to adjust. Oh, wait, you're XL size. Are you in you mean in kids? That is awesome. Lucky duck. I am jealous. Oh, to be the size of a kid again. Lucky. You're so lucky. I'm so jealous. You're good. You're good. Okay, so this one goes on the side. And you go really close to where's the okay, so it's just slightly off from the center. Alrighty. No, we're gonna do this way. And do it this way. I'm gonna do 3 pins just for solidarity's sake. I wish I could fit in the kid sizes. I am too wide for that. Too wide. Well, I thought it's supposed to be a little farther out than that. But there. Fleece is really hard to mark when it comes to making like the little dots that you're supposed to match things up with. And so that's a hard thing. It makes my life a little bit hard. But okay, and then other foot. And the feet face inward. Yes, okay. Alrighty. I keep forgetting my window is open, and I'm like, I hear cars, and it's like, I don't have any ABDL clothes besides kids' PJ feet. Yeah, I have a couple of onesies. I don't have many either. I spend more time making them for people than I do for myself. So that's kind of my deal. But I do need to make some stuff for myself here before too long at all. Alrighty. This is just a simple base, so oops. I don't need to backstitch this part at the moment. It's just basically a holding stitch. And then I'll show you guys this piece here in a second. Get down there. Yeah, it's supposed to be up there. Okay. All right, so this is the body front with the leggies. And then we put on the body back. Next is sewing up the dart, which is really super easy to sew. This is so stinking easy. I love this. Alrighty, we match center this way. Okay, so first of all, we sew up our darts. Okay. This is what makes him sit. Oops. There's that one. And that makes his dart in his booty, so he sits. And then the other dart. Oh, shoot. I almost did that one backwards. That would have been bad. This one is really hard to tell the back from the front, in all honesty. Unless you're looking at the logo. Next, we sew his center seam, leaving the back open between the notches, which that's not that notch, that's the other side. Okay, so we pin him. I really don't even need to pin this. That's how easy this thing is. This is so cute. I kind of want it now. All right. I need to make one of these for myself, but in my favorite theme, like monkey themes. Uh-oh. You stupid machine. Don't do that. It came unthreaded. That's okay. It does that sometimes. Probably because I'm not using the exact needle I should be for this. With stretchy fabrics and knit fabrics, you're supposed to use a ballpoint needle, it's called. And I'm using a regular needle. But fleece is kind of one of those ones where it doesn't particularly matter. And I can tell I need to clean this machine too. Fleece gets a lot of fuzz everywhere. It does. It just does. Binkies are awesome. Binkies are the best. I have not been able to use my binky while I'm sick, and it's been one of the reasons I'm not sleeping so great. Ow! I didn't sew through my finger, but the needle thing that goes up and down, I did just kind of bop my finger on it. Not the needle itself, but there's a piece that basically it pinched my finger between that and the sewing machine. All right, now we sew the body to each other. Yay! Which means we're like almost done with this. We literally have to sew the arms together and sew the head on. And then the sewing aspect is pretty much done. I have to stuff it and then I have to close up the seams. But that's all hand done. So that's pretty cool. This is super quick. I love this. It's gonna be something I do a lot more of probably. And you trim some threads in a minute. All right, so we're gonna match that to that. I'm gonna pin it from this side. This is so cute. So cute. Okay, we're gonna line that up. One of the reasons I chose to kind of do fleece on this one is because you have to kind of stick with the same fabrics when you're sewing a plushie. And so sewing part of it in cotton and part of it in fleece just wouldn't have looked right. It wouldn't have worked right. So that's why I decided to go with the fleece. And plus, plushies are better when they're soft. It's just the way it goes. But yeah, CJ pacifiers are, they are the first thing I ever had as an ABDL, partially because I was a thumb sucker. And when I became ill and in the hospital all the time, I did not want to be constantly putting those germs in my body. So I actually ended up buying a pacifier, snuck it up to my hospital room, in a diaper sample because they used to send them. The company that I bought it for, they still do actually send them in diaper samples. If you can request a diaper sample, so I did, and still muggled it up there and used that at night. I did get caught a couple of times with it, but eventually my mom knew about it, and it wasn't that big a deal. We had quite a wonderful little moment regarding that when I was in the hospital, and my mom is awesome. She's a wonderful, wonderful mom, and she's very supportive. She wasn't at first because, my dad was very controlling and very Christian, and it was not really great. But she became, once she's divorced my dad, she was very open-minded about it and very accepting. Especially when I kind of explained to her why I did it, and we're gonna actually bump this up a notch now because we're going through some thicker fabrics. But I couldn't ask for a better mother. She's such a wonderful person in general. And she's my rock. My mom is my rock. Or one of them, I should say. She's one of my rocks. Okay. I do have Facebook, but I don't. I only have it for family. I don't do any AB stuff on there. I have an art page, which I believe is also linked in my videos. I have like an art page where I post like my art and my sewing projects a bit. Clip curves. But yeah, I don't have a. It's just mainly for family on my Facebook page. But my art page, you are welcome to like and share and everything. And it shows clipping right through the legs. That's an interesting thing. Okay, that's gonna be a hard one to clip. Oh goodness, clipping through 4 layers of fabric. Not easy. Okay, I'm not gonna trust that with that. No way. I will figure that out in a minute. I'll clip that with a different pair of scissors. That's not my brilliant, wonderful pair of scissors. But mostly I just use Facebook to kind of keep in contact with close family and friends and stuff. Like I don't talk to one of my sisters that often because she's a busy mom of 4 kids that are like 5, 3, or 5, 4, 3, and 1. Like she has very close in age kids, and she's a busy mama. All right, now let's see what it says. We got to flip to the next page, and I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to say. Okay. Let's see here. It would be this one. This poor pattern is so beat up already. It got wet, and it didn't like that. And I'm sorry, pattern. All right, this one. Let's see. We flip it, and then we do the arms. Imagine that. I'm actually going to go ahead and do the arms right now because I got them right here. Okay. This one is cut ever so slightly off because I was not quite straight, but we'll go based on the first one that I cut, not the last. Where's my notch? Goodness sakes, I think it could have. I need to see if I can speed up that little. Told my boyfriend that I made a deal and he accepted it, so he is my daddy. That's awesome. That's really glad. I commend his open-mindedness. That's very important. Not many people can get that. There's one benefit there for me, is that all of my relationships have been with someone, except for my first high school boyfriend. All of my relationships have been with somebody who is in the community that I met through the community. So that I have the benefit there of that. So I haven't really had to tell anybody per se that I'm incontinent or I'm ABDL. It's just been, kind of known because that's where we met. I met both my ex and my current boyfriend on a disc. If you are looking for a lot of knowledge or anything on the ABDL community, that's a great place to go. Okay. We're almost done with this, guys. It's so cool. I am tickled pink with this. And I know I'm going to have a lot of jealous people. He's at work, but he is off at 7. He works 2 to 7. Nice. That's not too bad. Oh, wait, 2 p.m. to 7. That's really not bad. That's a decent shift. My boyfriend usually works from about 6 in the morning till 4 at night, 4 p.m. in the evening, I mean. It varies sometimes. In the fall, he starts closer, he works 6 to 3 and 7 to 4, really. I believe. Please tell me that's right, and I don't have this flipped. Okay, good. Line that up a little bit better there. My schedule is very different because I, work from home, so it's like it varies a lot compared to people. All right, we gotta watch for those notches here. And that's right above his ear. That's funny. The notch is literally at the edge of this guy's ear, which is awesome. And we live in the same apartment, but oh, okay. So you don't live together. You live in the same apartment, but different actual apartments. Like you live in the same complex. Okay, and then we do my clipping here. Oh, that's awesome. I've greatly enjoyed living with my boyfriend. We're an interesting couple, that is for sure. We're not your typical couple, I guess. Okay. All right, now we turn the arms outward. We turn the body outward. But wait, don't we have to turn it back inside out so we can switch it? Yeah, then we turn it back inside out. I may cut out a step here. We'll see. Just because I can, and I know how. But I'm going to do it the way they want, just to make sure. For the first time, I can always adjust it later on. This is so cute. This is absolutely precious. I love it. Okay, now let's see here. We match, so it's going to basically, the arms go over the center. I need the other arm of the seam. This is the easiest part ever. This is much easier than what I'm used to with my plushie sewing. So let's see if I can figure out where those, yeah, so it's right there. It's literally on the center, possibly leaning more toward the front, but mostly on the center. That's going to be hard to sew. Huh. Well, just because it's a baste, we're going to literally just kind of Make sure I don't stitch it in there. This is basically just to have it, like, basted down because it's gonna get sewn into the head. So it's a teeny little hole, though. Holy crap! That's the hardest part, is sewing that head together. Sewing that head onto the body is gonna be the hardest. There we go. Now we flip him back inside out. Why did I do that? There we go. That's better. And then I think, from what I can tell, we put the head in, matching up the center seams. Correct? You stuff the head in? Yeah, you stuff the head in. And this is going to be the toughest part yet. The toughest. But it won't be too horrible. It's just going to take a lot of pins. Lots and lots of pins. And, well, actually, we're going to sew from the inside, because that's how I'm used to sewing. All right. We're going to match that up here. Probably my clips would probably be a better option for this, but I feel like the pins are a little bit more secure. Oh, this nose is driving me bonkers, people. No, I need the long pins. This is where my long pins come very much in handy. That's slipping down, though. We might have to actually change that. 7 months, that's awesome. We're gonna clip this, because that's a lot of fabric to clip through. Or to pin through, I should say. Matching up my notches, matching up my seams. And the pin. Da 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 da. This is so tiny. This is gonna be tough to sew this little part, but I can do it. Like I said earlier, we just hit 5 years. And it seems like crazy sometimes that we've been together that long. But then again, it's like, oh wow, that's not been that long. But we're kind of like a little old married couple at times, so. All right, bear with me. I'm not going to be talking a ton during this part. Oh, you are not doing that. Probably would have actually been easier to do this without pins. Oh well. Yeah. My sewing machine's yelling at me. It's like, stop! You're not down! Don't sew! Don't sew! Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to go over this twice. Once I get through with the pins, I'm probably going to go over this twice. Just to really reinforce that. Okay. Well, I didn't do too bad. Not too shabby. All right, now that we're unpinned, we're going to go around it again. Make sure we secure it really well. As we go. Ow! Close my finger again. Not sewing through it, just ouch. Okay. Now the big reveal with the head and everything. So cute. It's so cute. Get out there, head. Make sure I sewed it on the right way and that he's not backwards. Oh, this is so cute. Okay. There he is. He's not stuffed yet. But there he is. How cute is he? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this. All right. I gotta go run down and get my stuffing now. So I'll be back. Oh, ow. Now, all right, here we go, guys. Now, I personally probably would have just left left the head open too, but yeah, that's too much stuffing. I'm just loosening up my stuffing so that it's not as clumpy in its head. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Ah, my hand's stuck. Okay. The coughing out there is just ridiculous, guys. See, with me, I mostly just coughed through the night. So I wasn't coughing horribly all day long. Okay. I love this. This is so cute. I probably will in the future make the stuffing hole a little bit bigger because I have massive hands. Okay, I can't use that much in one handful. But basically, when you're stuffing something, you want to make sure, especially if it's older stuffing, make sure you loosen up the fibers, pull them apart a lot, and it causes a much fluffier consistency in your plushies. So, if you ever want to make a plushie. This is a lot bigger than I expected him to be, I guess. But he's super duper cute. Oh. I'm gonna get his nose stuffed a bit. Hopefully I have enough here for him. Hopefully. If not, oh well. I'll get more. And you can also always stuff with like shreds of fabric, especially for pillows. Um, but if I have to, I'll go find a plushie and I will use it. Decapitate one of my own. Nah, not kidding. I would go to the store and get some stuffing. But I want him to have a firm stuff, but at the same time not huge, not stiff. Firm but not stiff. And his head is just about done. His heads are kind of my hardest thing to stuff, I guess you could say. Because I always want you want the head to be a nice shape, so you have to kind of focus on that too. And when it comes to stuffing plushies, you always stuff with this so that you have like the head filled out, and then you stuff it from with the center, like into the center to fluff it out a lot. But I don't want him to be too stiff. Like he's pretty perfect. Now I'm going to begin stuffing his back a little bit, like down into his neck and everything. So, phase 2 of this is almost complete. I want him to have a nice firm neck. Okay. Because I want him to really, oh my guys, look at him. He's so cute. He's darling. Okay. See how stuffed this is? And it doesn't make for a nice looking plushie when it's all like clumped together like that. Yeah, you really got to fluff it out a lot. To give it a nice shape. I want one of those machines like Build-A-Bear has where you just blow the stuffing into it. Like, it makes for some really nice looking plushies. That would make my day. And cluster batting helps with that too. It's all fluff cluster batting. But if you've ever seen Build-A-Bear, they have this big machine and it's really cool. Sally is just out there coughing and coughing and coughing. When these two are sick, I just kind of hang by myself because they're pain in the butts. They cause a lot of sensory issues for me with the coughing and everything like that. That causes a lot of issues with my sensory issues. Like I have more sound-based sensory issues than I do anything. Fluff, 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 fluff. This is a long process. Getting these fibers really working is a long process. But oh my god. Okay. There we go. He's coming along. He's coming along. Gotta get his front nice and fluffed out, and then we stuff from the middle. I should have plenty for this. His arms and stuff aren't going to take that much. But, like, I mean, how adorable is this? This is so precious. I know a few boys that are going to be very jealous. Little round belly. Hopefully this will be the last of his belly or his body fluff. I don't need that much more. I mean, like he's getting there pretty good. And then I'm not going to stream the finishing up of the seams. I'm going to stuff him for you guys, show him to you, and then I'm going to head off stream. But for now, I'll at least stuff his arms and everything, and then I'll head off stream. But first, I'm not going to do all the little hand stitching. That's going to take me a little while on stream because I need to sit somewhere comfortable for that. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Here's some kiddos outside. All right, we're going to put a little bit up in that neck area. A little bit more down on the, kind of make it to his tummy a little bit. He's so cuddly. This is perfect. This is perfect for him. He's going to love this so much. I like it when I get to do these little extra bits for people. It's fun. He is so cute. He is precious. I love it. All right. Almost done. Almost done. We just need a little bit of fluff right in this back center here. Then we go to the arms. And let's see here. All right. There's his body all stuffed. Oh, he's so cute. He's big. He's bigger than I thought he was going to be, which I am happy about. And I'm going to move on to his arms next. Stuff in that bit. Get that arm all fluffy. But I'm going to have to make one of these for myself. I'm going to have to. Fluffy, fluffy. He's falling on my lap right now because his arm is heavy. Okay, we're going to support him on the desk. And it's getting dark in here and really hard to see. So I have to wrap it up. But I need to wrap this up so that if I am home by myself tomorrow, hopefully. It's hard to sew on the weekends when people are here because they're all very non-focused. But I don't have many days left to do this. So I really need to have this out by the 26th. So exactly a week, pretty much. And because it's going to go to him for his birthday, and I want it there by his birthday. Oh my goodness. Look. So cute. Yeah, a little bit bigger ball of fluff for that. Ah, come here. I know what I'm making somebody for their birthday for sure. My boyfriend. I'm making him one of these for his birthday. Because he's a plushie maniac. He loves plushies. More than I do. When is my birthday? My birthday is November 24th. So just about a month away. I think it's the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Okay, these didn't fluff exactly how I wanted them to, so we're going to kind of fix that a little bit. My birthday is May 14th. My cousin's birthday is May 15th, I think. My family, my immediate family, is all starts in August and it goes September, October, November, January. Like all of us are within those months. 2 in November, 2 in January, and then the rest were all in. All of us are in the fall. It's kind of funny. I was supposed to be a December baby. I think my sister was as well. But we were both early. Not by a ton, but just enough. All right, I want to make sure I compare these arms here. He's a little more. Here's my tool here. We're going to use the tool to kind of poke some stuff down into there. Either that or I'm going to take some out of this one.
That's adorable.
Isn't that?
You made a plushie.
Yep, it's for Bagel.
Okay.
For his birthday.
Okay.
You bringing in the cat, or did you want something?
Just
delivering.
I thought you were going to make that.
Oh, I can smell the eucalyptus.
Yeah, put it in the diffuser. Little cat.
Just let him be. Let him do his thing. He didn't want to come in here. He's okay.
Yes, he did.
Oh, well.
He was meowing at the door.
Oh.
He was leading me to you.
Oh, okay. Onto the legs, onto the legs. He wants food. He doesn't want to be in here. He just wants to eat. You're mistaken. He's not trying to lead you in here. He's trying to get you to feed him. Fluff, 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 fluff. Do I have my lint roller in here? Yes, I do. Good. I'm going to need to lint roll him when I'm done. September 18th, huh? Zelly is in September, right around the 18th. I think hers was a few days before that. But me and Andrew are both November. Okay, that's pretty close to done. And one leg left. Uno, dos, tres, leg. Uno, dos, tres. I think I'm going to fluff his butt up a little bit more, too, when I'm done with his leg. I just want to make sure I had enough stuffing before that is wrong here. I wanted to make sure I had enough stuffing for everything before I totally buffed him out. Okay, I don't like that. That's kind of bulky. Not bulky, but a little bumpy. Very cool. My boyfriend and I are a little close for, like, it's a little rough being that close in date. Because he's the 27th, I am the 24th of November. And it's like, we kind of tend to just do one big birthday thingy, Bobby. At least that's what we used to do with when parents were in town. Now I don't know what we'll do. All right, guys, we are nearing the end of this stream here. I will finish it up and then show y'all. We've been at this for almost 4 hours. That's pretty good. A lot of you have been. Some of you have been all through the whole stream. There's a couple of somebody who hasn't left, that's for sure. But we're just about done. Just about. I think. And we'll see what I get when I'm finished with this. Okay, let's see here. Those are about even. I might throw a tiny bit more in there. I don't want it to bunch up, though. tiny bit more into this, and then some in the butt. But those of you who have come in here today, thank you. I appreciate those of you stopping in. And that's probably more than I want, but we're gonna fill it up a little teeny bit there. I want it a little bit overstuffed because I'm gonna be closing up the seams. I want to make sure he's nice and fluffed before I do that. And there we go. That's better. I like that. And then a little bit more in his butt. And we're gonna work from the middle a little bit because I have a nice round butt down here, and I want to I should have weighted him. That would have been cool. But I don't have beads at the moment. So, all right, that's a little bit better. We're gonna stuff just a teeny bit more in the back, and then he's all done. But thank you so much, guys, for joining the stream. I hope you enjoy it. If you like these crafting streams, definitely let me know. They're fun for me. This is like what I do 24/7 is pretty much craft in some way or another, be it in order or by myself. But okay. Here he is. He's all finished. Except for his kitchen, of course. But yeah. He's ready to go. He's so cute. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go get some rest on my back. I'm in pain. And I will see you all next time. Bye.